Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the New York Jets. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sports. Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Dennis Ford My Career right here on Madden 19. If you missed any of the other episodes, they are available on the channel in a playlist.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the ground.
Powers ahead at the 45.
Denny's still on his feet and fighting.
The 45 before he's brought
2
down.
rushes, 23 yards for Denny Ford.
Back-to-back
So Denny doing his
plays.
thing here.
On the move on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake.
Denny breaking the tackles out of that, right out of the gun.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved.
And there it is, folks. Caught.
Yeah, I think a lot of people.
Adam Shaheen. Last week he had 7 receptions for 75 yards.
Self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 75 yards.
I like the performances he's put up throughout the year. That's the reason he's ranked number 9 in the league.
And Denny gets career number 90.
Tennessee. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems.
There you have it, folks. We now take it here as Stinkpin acts the extra point. Kickoff of 74 yards. Desmond Goodwin. And here we go now with a 4-yard rush. Penalty of 10 yards. 19 yards on the reception. Rashad Pope. Sam Darnold had his pass dropped. Only a rush of a yard. 13-yard reception. A pass dropped by Kent Hill. Second down and goal now. And here we go.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start.
Delay of the game, my bad. I wasn't paying attention, y'all. Delay of the game on Mariota.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. They'll run it now out of the gun.
And Denny didn't get much there.
22.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Denny still fighting for yards.
Get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Time to see what Mariota can do, folks. It's time to let Mariota take over here. That may be a mistake, though. We'll see what happens.
Now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Incomplete.
He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
So 4th down, and the Titans will punt it here. We're all tied at 7s. We come down to the second quarter now. 6-yard reception. Pass dropped by Freeman. Sacked. And the punt.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set
So
to
Denny.
take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Denny will set out for this one.
Territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
And back to pass now. Mariota to throw. It's caught. And that is a first down for the Titans.
Get a couple of first downs and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
And
here.
Denny back
They
in.
gain 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Mariota. Looking left side. He's got a man. That's Ford. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it.
Pass is caught for another first down for the Titans.
Have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Here we go now. They give it to Denny. Denny.
He's going to take this one down to about the
69 yards, 10 rushes for Denny Ford.
3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to pull
And a
out
2-minute
and
warning.
chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
That's multitasking.
Incomplete. I don't think he held on to it. Did he hold on to it? He did hold on to it.
He stopped at the 6.
First and goal. And Denny coming back in.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
Oh, and he got tripped up, did Denny.
A whole lot else. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. On 3rd down. It's 4th.
Denny's in for the score.
For a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Titans are able to strike for 6.
So Denny takes it in again, and that is another touchdown for the Titans. Darnold has his pass caught for 28 yards by Kent. -2 yards on the rush, 22 yards on the pass. Darnold, pass is thrown away, and there's the touchdown.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But
And Denny got tripped up in the backfield there.
run some plays, run some clock.
He lost a
The
few.
defense get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 3rd down. It's 4.
And Denny again.
So we've hit halftime all even at 14. You want the 3rd quarter?
We want the 3rd quarter. We don't worry about the coach. He don't give any highlights that we care about. The Jets driving. 3rd and 2 and 6-yard rush by Ken Hill. Darnold's pass is knocked away. 3rd and 6, 6-yard reception. 1st and 10 now. And the Jets are coming at him hard. And it looks like a field goal. No. Okay. No gain, but they will go for the...
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
Flag.
As he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Holding offense.
Dang you,
So
Nash.
some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice
16 rushes, 87 yards for Denny. Having a pretty good game thus far.
And these creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Making up for the last few weeks, so to speak.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And that means
Incomplete. Denny, the intended receiver, 6 of 8 for 84 yards.
on that one,
It's Mariota. And the Titans will punt it away here. Glenn Fry punched away 48 yards, a 1-yard return. Darnold, 2 yards on the rush. He is sacked. And the Titans play a great defensive stance there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 27.
And there you have it, folks. Denny just about over 100 yards for the game.
and there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run.
And Denny, folks, is going to go.
The ball carrier with abandon.
Denny has over 100 yards, 119 yards on 19 rushes and 2 touchdowns for Denny Ford.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, He seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A first down throw for Mariota. There he goes again. Throw left side complete. That's 4. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll run it now out of the gun.
And Denny fell, but he gets back up.
Able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Over the middle, the tight end Shaheen with it. And
Adam Shaheen hits that one.
As they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play.
The goal for
Denny's going to stay out of this one.
Defense. Find the holes where guys are
Denny will sit down for this one. And
And
offsides on the on the defense.
Executed crossing route.
Encroachment.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So there you have it, folks.
A little antsy on
Leonard
both
Williams.
sides of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
And there you have it, folks. Denny was stifled.
Stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field.
Denny's in for the touchdown, but there's a flag down. I believe that's holding on the offense.
So let's see what this is about.
That's got to be holding on the offense.
Illegal block in the back, offense.
Oh, no.
So
There you
reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they
So Denny
realize
sits
those
out
points
for
aren't
this
going
one,
to count?
folks.
Can they get it back together?
That's the end of the
and
third
find their way
quarter.
Back to the end zone.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So Denny is outside, or over on the sidelines, rather, for this one. Mariota calling the audible, perhaps. Back to pass, Mariota, the throw, it's caught.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. He had it, but he heard the footsteps.
Throughout this game, really from both teams, and there's another nice example there.
Here
of
comes
them making it
Denny.
difficult to complete a pass.
Back into the game.
On third down, it's 4. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4. And that'll bring up 4th and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun.
And Denny got stifled. That was not
Stop him on 4th down.
That was not something that the Titans should have done, folks. They should have kicked the field goal and went for 3. Now the defense has to hold him. Incomplete pass for Darnold. That's his second. Make that his 3rd pass in a row. That's incomplete. And the Titans will take over with good field position.
To head back out here. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
Oh, and Denny is stifled.
When you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said,
Incomplete pass.
They went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal.
Or did he make it?
Doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree
He
with
did
you
make
on
it, they
that
say.
one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
Denny got nailed.
About the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second.
122 yards on the ground for Denny Ford. 2 touchdowns as well.
Because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open
Face
up
mask.
so they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Grabbed me by the face mask.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Right away, we knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy
Automatic
the
first down.
conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
And Denny tried to juke and move there, but that did not go too well.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Now Denny will set out for this one. Denny sets out for this one, and here we go. Titans. Back to pass Mariota. The throw is short of the first down.
Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Third down and 1.
He'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep trying.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Denny now trying to buster his way in there for the touchdown. 1 yard to go. Denny forward in here. He does it.
The end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans are going to take the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it.
So that's his third rushing touchdown for Denny Ford. As Denny just completely takes over here. Look at him go, folks. Darnold with the incomplete pass. Pass knocked away, and here we go.
Here's Mariota. Down left to Shaheen. And down he'll go at the 25. Give him a couple on the catch. It's
Third down and 13 for the Titans with the buck 49. We're all knotted up at 21.
on third down. It's Ford. And he will find his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
Denny sets up. And it's a punt of 42 yards by Glenn Fry. Incomplete pass. 3 yards on the reception. 14 yards on the reception. Incomplete. Another incomplete. 5 yards. Field goal of 50 yards. And the Titans now find themselves with only 58 seconds and down by 3.
They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it.
Denny off his feet. Denny's still moving.
Well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
What should the Titans do here, folks?
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. That one good for 10 yards. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
So the Titans on 2nd and 1 kick the field goal. Kickoff, 73 yards on the kickoff. And it's a touchback. And now we'll go to overtime. And the Titans will get the ball first in overtime.
The Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying.
Denny gets the first down.
It's double, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
Incomplete.
Here so far. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet.
Here we go, folks, now as the Titans try to do what they have to do here to win this one in overtime.
On 2nd and 10.
Look at that, incomplete.
Right there, a nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ford. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Titans, gain of 12. First down, Mariota. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. To the air again, Mariota.
Incomplete.
Almost had it. Would have been a big interception here in OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside.
Denny did not get anywhere on 3rd and 2.
This time he's going backwards. So after the
So the punt is coming. Touchback. This is not good, folks. Not good. The Jets are going to win this one in overtime.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one,
I think the Jets ended up winning this one, folks. Let's find out. Look at Denny, folks.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
And the Jets win it by a count of 24-30. But, folks, what a great game. 137 yards on the ground for Denny. That was a great game for the Titans. But unfortunately,
So for the
they did not
Jets,
win it here.
The win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Titans, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans.
So there you have it, folks. There you have it. Depending on what happens at the end of the season, folks, we got a big decision that I am pondering. And we will find out that decision depending on what happens this season. If you're new, scratch the claw marks at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Come over to Wolfpack Fam today. Sniff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of Notification Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. Wolfman Lewis. Ow! I am out.